Hi beautiful people, I hope you're all really well. Welcome to another pick a card reading. Before I start, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and all the people that are following me and helping me in my cause and supporting me with my readings and my passion. Thank you so much, and lots of love to you all. Thank you so much. Now, today's question we're looking at is, how is someone feeling about me or the situation that you're in or the situation you're not in, okay? Now, it's a general reading and we have 4 piles of cards to go through, okay? Now, please remember that if you want something a little bit more personalized or in detail, perhaps there's a pile that really resonates with you and you want to look into it further, you can find all my details in the description box below. Okay, lovely people, let's have a look at your 4 piles of cards so you can choose. So this is going to be pile 1, this is going to be pile 2, this is going to be pile 3, and this is going to be pile 4. So please feel free to pause the video if you want to spend a little bit of time meditating or thinking about which pile you're going to choose. But yeah, don't worry, you'll get the message you need. And please take all these readings with a grain of salt. And remember that time is an illusion and that energy is fluid. So the message that you get today could change again in a month or in 3 months' time or in a couple of days, depending on what's going on, how you're feeling, and how the other person is feeling. And also remember that we do a lot of mirroring with our energy. So it's really good to try and be mindful and to keep in that higher vibration as often as we possibly can. But also remember that we're only human, you know. Okay guys, so let's get started. We're going to start off with this pile. So if this is the pile you chose, this is your reading. These are the cards that you got. Now, to start off with, okay, so this person is currently in the hermit mode. So at the moment, they're doing a little bit of soul searching. I think this is more sort of passing energy, to be honest, though. So they have been in this energy of just really probably spending time with themselves, doing a little bit of soul searching, thinking about what it is that they really want and what path they are on, okay? So I don't think that they have been thinking 100% about you. You know, but they are on this new journey, okay? And that's really good, though. That's important that this person is doing this soul searching. Not enough people do. So yeah, they're currently really just working on themselves more than anything. Now, we then had the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so this is really bringing home that message. They're really learning at the moment. They're internalizing and they're spending that time by themselves in order for them to grow and learn what it is that they need to. Okay, so there's probably many different aspects I'm picking up of this person's life that they're thinking about and growing in. But you know, it seems like perhaps maybe they might be seeking counsel from other friends, maybe family members, maybe they're seeking professional help externally in order to work through their issues, or you know, what it is that they're really seeking or wanting to get out of life, if that makes sense. So this is really lovely. This is good. It means this person, you know, is aware that they perhaps haven't been on the right path and they're trying to get back onto their real authentic path. Now, we then have death. So what this is telling me is this person is definitely, these are really big major arcanas we've got going on here. So this person is in the midst of transformation. They're trying to let go of a lot of things from the past, and this is really good for them. So I don't, as I said before, you may be on this person's mind. You know, you obviously would be if you have a connection. However, this person is really working on themselves at the moment and working on transforming things. Things are changing for this person. There's a lot of endings for new to come through. We then had the Emperor clarifying this. Now, what this is telling me is I kind of feel like this person is also reassessing their own power, what they're like as a person. Maybe this person, man or woman, whatever resonates, has been, maybe this person has been, the power that this person is in, which is the emperor, maybe it's been a little bit unbalanced. So perhaps those parts of the emperor that needed a little bit of work, perhaps this person is a little bit controlling it sometimes, at times. Maybe they're very guarded with their feelings, okay, especially if it's been in a connection with you. If this person's being guarded and if it feels like they're controlling their emotions, this is changing for them now, because I do kind of feel like this person is a little bit like this. Look, the emperor isn't a negative energy or a negative person. It's just that they can sometimes feel like they know everything, and they can be very, very guarded, which makes it difficult to sometimes have a connection with them. At the same time, I want to add the positives are that, you know, they are very wise and they've gone through a lot, okay? And they are very grounded people, as in they know exactly what they want. So there's, you know, it's like everything, there's a balance. But what I do really feel like this is saying is that I think there's been a reassessment of the things that they probably more so need to let go of in order to get more balance and to get that transformation happening that they probably know that they need, okay? Now, we then have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is, I'm going to take this as energy because I don't know whether this is for a man or woman, okay? But I kind of feel like this is how they see you. And I kind of feel like this is what they're wanting as well in their life. They're wanting some more stability. Perhaps they see you as someone that's really nurturing, someone that's really down to earth, and someone that's pretty good in regards to dealing with money. You like to have a nice and comfortable life. This is all the earth elements, okay? So stability, security, nurturing. So this is perhaps how they feel and see you, as someone that is really nurturing and that does, you know, and someone that's really stable and reliable and who is comfortable. Yeah, so that's really lovely. Now, we then had strength, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is that they definitely feel and see you as someone that is really quite strong as well. They see strength in you, and perhaps because of this, they know that they've had to make some changes within themselves. Perhaps you're the type of person, man or woman, that is that perhaps they see you as someone that's really got themselves together, okay, and that you've had the strength to be able to get yourself together. And so because they see you as such a strong person, like I said before, that's pushed them into reassessing their life and what it is that they need to change in order so that they can match your energy as well, is what I'm picking up, okay? Now, we then had the Sun, which is really lovely. So yeah, this person wants happiness, and they want happiness in this connection with you. They feel like they could have really good times with you. And if you are already together with this person, or if you've had you know, a connection with them in the past, they think about the good times that they have with you, and they see the goodness in you, and they know that they could have a good relationship or connection with you, okay? So this is really beautiful. Okay, so pile one, I hope that helped clarify some things for you. I hope it resonated. Please feel free to leave feedback and comments below. I always read the feedback you leave me, and it's really good for me as a reader because it allows me to grow, and I just love hearing your stories as well. So there you go, pile one. Lots of love and light blessings to you. So now we're going to go on to pile two. This is your reading. So we have the Two of Wands to start with. I feel like this is kind of passing energy for this person. They feel like they've had to make a decision about something that they're not sure about 100%. It's definitely, I mean, it's definitely something that they have to make a decision about, but they haven't been sure about in which direction to go with this decision, if that makes sense. Now, we then have the Devil. So what this is telling me is that perhaps it's been difficult for them to make some sort of decision because they're unsure, like I said before, because of the connection that they perhaps have had with you, or feel like they may have with you, because there may be a little bit of maybe toxicity, or perhaps this person has a connection with you that's really quite passionate and more so on a sexual level. So they're not sure whether it can go past this or whether there's going to be more than this. Or maybe as well, this person is a little bit hesitant about making a decision because of toxic connections they've had in the past with other people. Whatever resonates for you, okay? Just remember this is a general reading. Now, we then have the Eight of Wands. So yeah, this person is really wanting to communicate with you. Pretty straightforward. And then we have the Five of Cups. So they're wanting to communicate with you, but I kind of feel like they've had some sort of loss. So whether it's because maybe they have walked away from you or you walked away from them, but what I'm picking up is they're wanting to communicate with you for sure. But yeah, it may be because they walked away from you. I'd love to know the story, okay? So if they have walked away from you, they are wanting to communicate with you about what happened and how they feel about the situation, okay? Or maybe they're just people that, maybe the communication is a little bit blocked because of, sadness that they feel about past relationships that didn't work out. We then had... Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. So they are wanting to make you some sort of offer, but this is a slow moving offer, okay? But this is really good, a really good offer, because it's an offer where it's quite grounded, but it's a slow moving offer. So I really feel like this person is still weighing up whether they do want to make you this offer, but it is something that they're thinking about and they want to go into, which is, we had the Hermit, which is, yeah, really sort of clarifying what I'm trying to say. This person is really thinking about this. And so if you're perhaps waiting for this person to come forward and make you this offer, they're taking their time, because this is something that is quite important to them and something that they're really, really thinking about, because even though it's a Knight of Pentacles, woman or man, whatever resonates, okay? Even though it's slow moving because they're thinking this through, okay? So perhaps you haven't been in communication with this person, or perhaps this person you haven't heard a lot from them because they are in this hermit mode of transitioning, of soul searching, and really thinking about where it is that they want to go and what direction they want to go in. They do see you as the Queen of Pentacles, man or woman. This is just energy, right? So they see you as someone that's really nurturing. They see you as someone that's really stable, comfortable. You've got what you need in life. You live a comfortable life, and that's something that they do like about you. They're qualities that they like about you, but they're still sort of thinking about what it is that they want to do. They know they need to make a decision, okay? So I hope that helped clarify some things for you. I will do another reading later on about what, whether, someone is sort of going to move ahead with what it is that they're thinking. I think there's another reading that needs to go with this, but also, always know that you can get a personal reading with me. But yeah, pile 2, I hope that resonated. So now we're going to go on to pile 3. If these are the cards you picked, this is your reading. So we're starting off with the Devil. So what this is telling me is that this person has had some toxic connections in the past with people, and it's something that they don't want to have with you. And I kind of feel like it's something that they've been finding challenging to let go of. We then have the Six of Swords. So what this is telling me is that they do want to move past this energy. They do want to move past feeling like they're trapped to their past, because that's what I'm picking up here. I definitely feel like this person feels that they're trapped to their past in a way, but they're wanting to definitely move past that and onto smoother waters and newer energy. Now, I then had the Strength card. This is really nice. So this is how this person sees you. They feel like you're a very strong individual. A very strong individual who knows themselves well, and perhaps you've been through a few battles, and even though you're a very strong man or woman, you're still soft, you still have a heart, and you know how to make people feel comfortable. Perhaps you're a little bit of a healer as well. Now we then had the Hangman clarifying. So what this is telling me is that, yeah, this is really putting this person in this position where they're like, I know that this person is really amazing and strong, but like now I have to reassess myself. Like, what do I do with that? You know, this person is amazing and I like them, but what do I do with that? So perhaps they're in a bit, perhaps I feel stagnation in the energy at the moment because they're just not sure where to go with this because it's pretty massive. So it's spun them on their head and they're having to really look at things in a new light. I then had the Lovers, so this is beautiful. So yeah, this person is definitely interested in you, that's for sure, and they know that they have to make a choice of some sort. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. They're definitely interested in having something with you, that's for sure. And I do feel like there's someone that would bring you a really good offer. The offer they would be bringing you in would be really solid, you know, and it would be secure. And that's what they want. They want to bring you an offer that's solid and secure and stable. They don't want just something sort of wishy-washy or something that's just like it's going to be a bit of fun or a fling. They're serious about this, okay? So that's really lovely. But I feel like they have a little bit of thinking to do because I'm kind of feeling like perhaps you're someone that I feel like you're different to what they usually have experienced. So it has put them in this hangman position, okay? Now we had the 10 of Cups as your last cup, Where it is the last cup, as your last card. So this is telling me, yes, they want to have, you know, they'd love to have a really good life with you. They'd love to have that family life with you. So whether that just means the two of you, whether it means the two of you and 3 children or no children, whatever family means to you guys, because family means it's something different to everyone. So this is what they want with you, and that's really beautiful. So I kind of just feel like this person is needing some time though, but this is how they feel. Pile 3, that was a beautiful reading. I hope it resonated. Please feel free to leave feedback and comments below. Now we are going on to pile 4. Last pile, but definitely not the least. So to start off with, we have the Hierophant. So what this is telling me is that this person is in this passing energy of really reassessing commitment, structure, what that means to them, and perhaps whether this is something that they've been able to offer you. Now we then had clarifying the 8 of Cups. So what this is telling me is perhaps this person has walked away from you before, or perhaps this person has walked away from disappointment in the past that involved them being someone that was, you know, really committed to someone else or committed to a cause, but there was disappointment which they had to walk away from. So it's really making them question again whether this is something that they're ready to give to you, you know, or to offer to you, because yeah, I really do feel like they've walked away from a really big disappointment. But they are walking away from it, which is good, and they're reassessing whether they're ready for commitment, because I think that they really fully committed to this person and thought it was going to work, but it didn't. It's funny how we've got a lot of old energies that people are walking away from now that Mercury's gone into direct. Okay, that's generally what usually happens. Then we had the 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, this person is working really hard at the moment. So they might be working hard at their job. Maybe they have their own business, or maybe they're just doing a lot of internal work. But I feel like it's probably a combination of everything. Okay, so this person is doing a lot of work at the moment. Then we had the Star clarifying. So this is really lovely. They're really working on what it is that they're passionate about. They're working on something that means a lot to them, you know. So this could be anything. This could be having a connection with you. This could be they're working really hard on the kind of life that they really want to have. Maybe they're working really hard on a business venture that they have, but they're working really hard at the moment in order for their wishes to come true, is what I'm picking up here. So that's really good. It's really positive. Now, sorry. Then we have, this is the Nine of Swords. Sorry, guys. They're a bit stressed out about something that's upcoming. I think they're feeling really overwhelmed at the moment is what I'm getting from this energy. They're feeling overwhelmed about something. They may be having difficulty sleeping at night. They're definitely in their head a lot, but this is getting close to the end of the cycle, which is a good thing. Now, of course, we have a clarifier for this, and this is the Knight of Swords. So perhaps this person wants to come. I feel like this person wants to, if they're not in communication with you, they want to communicate to you, or there's something that they really want to share with you and tell you. I kind of feel like this person does really want to share with you how they feel about you and what they want in their life, but they're really stressing out about it. They're stressed. They're in their head so much. They're overthinking it, stressing about this message that they want to come forth and tell you, and they kind of want to tell you really quickly. They want to rush in, but they're stressing about it. I kind of feel like they're stressing as well about the way they're going to communicate it with you, and how that communication is going to go down and how you're going to react to it. So yeah, they're a bit stressed out at the moment. So they've got a lot going on. Now, we then have the Ten of Pentacles as your last card. So what this is telling me is I feel like this person is definitely contemplating having this family life with you. And I think this is probably what's stressing them out, because I do feel like this person has, has really committed to someone else in the past, and then they've walked away from it, okay? Or perhaps they had started to commit to you and then walked away from it for whatever reason. But that reason may have been from fear of, committing, fear of committing and then you walking away, or there's something in the past obviously that's freaking them out, okay? But it's around commitment. But what I'm picking up is that they do want a commitment. They do want to commit to you. It's something that they're thinking about, but yeah, it is stressing them out quite a bit, and they are in the midst of working really hard in order for their wishes to come true, okay? And they are definitely thinking about having this connection with you. They're definitely thinking about contemplating having this, comfortable lifestyle with you, where there's, financial stability and security. I feel like this is really important to them. And I really feel like it's something that they're working on, and perhaps that's why they're, the connection isn't really meshing at the moment, because then they don't feel like they're able to offer this to you, but it is something that they want to do, okay? So pile 4, I hope that that resonated. I hope it clarified a few things for you, and please feel free to leave feedback and comments below. Thank you so much, guys, for clicking on this video and for watching it. I really appreciate all your support as usual, and I hope that this upcoming week is a really nice one for you all. I want to send you all a really big hug and lots of love, light and blessings. Until the next time, please take care of yourselves and each other.